Invoke Therapy. Yeah, Invoke Therapy will do it. For sure. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. It's an archetype that I love, that you know that I love, that you know that I know that you know that I love. Discard. We're going to modify your standard mono black meta deck right now to get some good discard action in. How could we get it more effective to get a discard, to get a hand ripper, to get an absolute punishment deck going on? And that's why we have Pain. We are using Painful Quandary. Yes, it is. There's Gix looking scary as all hell right there. So we are going to be focusing on a standard metagame deck, but how can we improve it to get Painful Quandary, to get some of the new stuff in, to really, really drive home the damned if you do, damned if you don't style of gameplay that I really like in these mono black decks. So before we get into that, guys, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what I need you to do for me? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. It's right down there, and you don't know how much it happens to help the channel if you just easily press the like button. And the good news, well, the bad news, if you don't press the like button, well, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you. And that is, well, that's a big guy right there. That's a big Phyrexian werewolf who will mess you up. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live stream of goodness. We are almost at our 1,500 follower goal by the end of the year. Almost going to make it in time. Can you be the one? I'm going to give a special prize away to the 1,500th follower on Twitch. So check that out. You can check out our Discord community for all latest news and information. If you need any help, advice, it's all right there. And this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to check out all my deck builds, you can check it out there and get a copy of this one. So, well, we're going to be focusing on discarding because we want our opponent to be basically cardless. We want them never to have card superiority and to always be in a painful quandary. Concealing Curtains we're going to open up with. This is a great one-drop that I think people forget about. A 0/4 defender on the first turn is really good anti-aggro, especially those red decks coming in trying to burn up. Pretty solid because it's out of the range of most burn spells and can stop most kind of aggro red coming in, which is really nice. Then, of course, by turn 3, you can transform it without even having to tap it. Reveal their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, it discards their hand, then draws a card. Really, really good stuff there. Duress. We're just going to go for the, I think Country Fried was calling this the, who was calling it? He was calling it the Clive Barker Duress here. This is the Hellraiser-looking Duress right there. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player's discard. About 1 out of 10 games, when you get the turn 1 Duress, someone's going to scoop because they already know what's going to happen. If they're an experienced player, they say, I already know what guys this guy's going to get. And we didn't get one this video, but if you check my previous discard videos, we do get that turn 1 scoop. Being able to see an opponent's entire hand before they can even play anything is such a tactical advantage over everything because you basically know what their turn is going to be all the way up. So Duress is a card not to fool around with. Fake Your Own Death, pretty good here. Why did I choose Fake Your Own Death against something else that's what's the other one that people always tell me that they like? Undying Malice. You say, oh, well, Undying Malice is pretty good till the end of turn. When it dies, return to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter. Well, part of the reason is I like that +2 for surprise damage to kind of knock somebody out if they're swinging and they don't realize it. And that treasure token is a little bit of ramp for some of these higher end cards that is super, super useful. But you can do either one. If you want Undying Malice, you can throw it in the sideboard there. But that's what I like. A little 2 of them is fine. Go for the throat. Now we're going to get into the big removal chunk here. You know, I always talk about removal is the key to the game here. Go for the throat and Infernal Grasp. That's what we're going to be going for removal at 5. If you wanted to go 6, you could certainly go 6. If you wanted to go cut down to try to stop aggro, sure, throw cut downs in there too. I don't care. I go artifact and I go non-artifact. We are going to be gaining a little bit of life in this, not very much, very, very little. So I'm hesitant to put really a lot of Infernal Grasps because it's not really a life gain. It's more of a opponent life drain, really. But the instant removal is going to be clutch here. That is going to be key. Tenacious Underdog, obviously, if we're talking about we want them to discard, one of the best options we can go with is for us to draw cards to get the card superiority, so we have options and they have nothing. Obviously, Tenacious Underdog is going to be a 3-2 for 2, really aggressive there. Then we can blitz it out with 2 life. Again, don't want to pay too much life here because we will get down pretty quickly. So, solid card all around. They're going to have Graveyard Hate to deal with it. So that's going to be that there. Just a solid attacker. It's going to be really the workhorse of trying to do damage down and get some cards out for our deck. Virus Beetle. Excuse me. Virus Beetle is a discarding little guy. Here's a silly little guy here. 1/1. Each opponent enters the battlefield. Each opponent discards a card. Great early blocker. Great discard card. Especially what I like to do is I do a Fake Your Own Death on a Virus Beetle for a block so that he dies, comes back, and dies again. Or comes back again and hits the battlefield again, and we can get double utility out of him. So a Fake Your Own Death with a Virus Beetle is a really good combo because you get a treasure out of it, you get an effective block off, and you get them to discard another card that they weren't really expecting. So that's a combo I like to pull off. Graveyard Trespasser. Now, people forget about a key aspect of this card right here. 1 black and 2, 3/3. The ward, discard a card. The reason that this is so effective, the reason that this is so deadly is if we've been hand ripping their deck and they've been playing stuff and we've been hand ripping for 3-4 turns, they might have a removal in hand for Graveyard Trespasser, but they have nothing to pay the ward. I've had them do that. I've had somebody play, oh, I'm gonna play Hero's Downfall on it, and then it goes the ward triggers, and they go, oh, that's right, I have nothing to discard. So even getting them off that, but forcing them to more discard when they have to get rid of something like this. Again, when it enters the battlefield and when it attacks, you gain and drain. In its more powerful form, it's a 4/4 and double gains and drains out of the graveyard, which is extremely useful. That ward combined with the amount of discardation that we're going to have, like that word discardation, going in is going to be super, super effective. Hero's Downfall, again, a little bit more high-level removal. I wanted some targeted Planeswalker removal just in case. We've seen too much Teferi, we've seen too much Emperor. Let's go after some of the big boys there. So that's why we have that one thrown in there. Liliana of the Veil. Again, people always go with her because of the sacrifice, which is good. Her sacrifice creature is very good. But again, each player discards a card. If we are having card superiority, we're drawing cards and we can throw them away. We can force discard over and over and over again. We can make sure that they never hold hand, and that is really, really super effective. Of course, you have the ultimate ability right there, but Lily is really going to be swinging a lot of power right there, so keep her in mind for that, not only for sacrifice, but for her +1 is going to be super effective. If they're running not any board state, you can throw away a lot of these discards at the point where you have Lily out and you not really worry about it. Morbid Opportunist was a late add to this deck, but really, really, really useful. I really felt like this was what made it come together because the amount of death, killing, the amount of removal that we're going to have, when one or more creatures dies, draw a card, this ability triggers only one each turn. That card superiority over our opponent, on top of everything else that we're doing, atop of them having really suffered of not having any cards in their hand and us having a whole plethora of options, is really, really effective. A 1/3, good blocker, 3-drop, hard to get rid of, and of course, just getting those cards is super useful. Painful Invoke Despair. Yes, we're going to do it. We needed a big banger here. We needed a big effective card here. Invoke Despair is going to be if target opponent sacrifices a creature, sacrifice an enchantment, and sacrifice a planeswalker. We draw, they lose, they lose, they lose. You're also saying to yourself, Jay, in the 4 spot, you've got nothing in the 4 spot. We can put Sheoldred in there. The reason I didn't put Sheoldred in there, I'll put her in here as a reminder. Guys, she's in everything, okay? She's literally in everything. I don't want to auto-include her in every single black deck. I'd like to get a little bit away from Sheoldred, some. I mean, because otherwise every single deck is going to just revolve around her, and which is nice. I mean, she's a great card, but I wanted to see if I could build an effective deck, basically without relying on Sheoldred's ultra power there, without her being the core mechanic of the deck. So while the deck would be super enhanced with her in it, and you certainly can add her, people are going to say, why no Sheoldred? You have so much card draw. Yeah, you can certainly add her. I just wanted to see if I could do it without her, and I wanted to go in with Painful Quandary. So, Invoke Despair, sacrificing and drawing, and then, of course, we have the pièce de résistance here, the whole reason for the season. Painful Quandary, 2 black and 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. This is effective. It's very scary. I've had people play this, I see them mouse over it, and then quit the game. So that should pretty much tell you where it is, because people are like, I don't even want to deal with this. We're putting 3 of them. I think 4 is kind of overkill. It's 2 of them on the board is very dangerous. So whenever an opponent casts a spell that loses unless they discard, when they have no cards to discard because you've effectively hand-ripped them for everything else that you have going on here, that's when it hurts. Because while we do want them to discard a card, we don't even want to give them that option. We don't even ever want them to hold board state, because what we want is for them to lose that 5 life, for them to be completely locked out of the game. If we get their life so low that the next time they cast a spell, they die, if they have 5 life and 1 card in their hand, they're effectively locked out of the game. They're either cast a spell or they die. So you can soft lock somebody out of the game where they just effectively are neutralized, because if they cast a spell, they'll just lose the game and die. They need to build card state to be able to discard, but what are we doing the whole time? We're running Lily. We're running repeating things here to keep them away from that. So really, really cool combinations we can with Painful Quandary. 20 Swamps, 2 Takenumas, 1's Raffine for the cycling, and 1 Mishra's Foundry for a little bit of the attacking action right there. That's going to be 24 altogether. 2.6 average with 24. 16 creatures, 9 instants, 6 sorceries, 3 enchantments, 3 artifacts. That's what we're going to be looking at. We had some really nice long games, even beat Mono Red, even beating Esper and Azorius and stuff like that. Certain control decks, as long as we really don't get out aggro too bad and we can get established a little quicker than most, we'll get to an effective soft lock of the game, which is kind of fun. Is this S tier meta? No, it's probably A tier. It does hold its own in Diamond, but the idea is we just want to cause pain, man. We want to put people in a painful quandary. As you can see, I have Dreams of Steel and Oil on there, if in case you want to throw something new in there. It's cool artwork, Undying Malice and Cut Down. So that's what we're going to have on the sideboard, on the side view. That's what we're going to be looking at. Again, if you wanted to throw a Sheoldred in there, sure, I'm not mad at you. I just didn't want to put her in every single black deck that I had, because she's too ubiquitous. I just wanted to try to brew with something else, but she would be certainly effective in this deck. So we're going to get into a game here. We're running standard Diamond, and we're going to see what we do. Urge Overload. Country Fried, you got to be drunk as hell, man. The stream keeps cutting you out. Yeah, my stream keeps going in and out because it hates me. Kami's Flare, let's get rid of Kami's Flare. Alana partners at law. Yeah, definitely. Alana partners at law for sure. We're not back? And turn. Hey, good night, Xylo Beast. Thundering Raiju, very nice. Discard a card, please. Sorry, I changed my internet connection. So it should be alright now. He's really not gonna like what happens, bro. He's really not gonna like it. Boof. Invoke Therapy. Yeah, Invoke Therapy will do it. For sure. It's that good Invocussy, man. No, know about that Invocussy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Dryer Rico. Okay, let's do that. Virus Beetle. Discard. Destroy Evil. Very good. Very good use of Destroy Evil there. Really, really superlative use. Tenacious Underdog. Swing in. Now I'm going to drought because of variance. Why am I getting drop frames so constantly? Swing a bingo. Path of Peril, draw a card. Hit, pop, pop. Draw, hit, pop, draw, draw. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the drop frames, man. It's telling me it's an internet issue, and I've tried 3 different connections, so. Draw a card. Draw a card. Swing out. Bingo. There you go. Roping is not an effective strategy. Pass. My turn. Draw. Extra draw. Extra draw. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, Vob. The old Vob. Well, we hit him with the old fucking sacrifice all your shit. Oof. That's a tough draw, homie. It hasn't been easy for you, huh? Yeah, sorry, Rexon. Sorry, Rexon. Guess he just couldn't get that Erexon up. Ah! Dryer Rico, how you doing, man? Blue Moons Gamer, what's up? Oh, Ella, Black Magic. Sevis Reader, Trexodactyl. Desert Diamonds. Desert Diamonds. Sorry for the disconnects. TK3048. Ooh. Op goes first. Let's see what he's got here. Can we get the turn 1 scoop? Voibrend. Ooh, we're gonna get the Bank Buster. You don't need to draw cards. Let's do that. Raffine, the scheming machine. There she is, there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. Werewolf. You don't need that. That's for suckers, man. Clive Barker deck. Hey, what's up, Desert Diamonds? Voibrend. Wow, that was a really useful Voibrend right there. That was super cool. Morbid Opportunist. Swingo Bingo. Virus Beetle. Pop. Gotta discard a card. Gotta pay the cost to be the boss, man. So how's about Painful Quandary? How's about when I kill that? Nope. How is he attacked with Raffine every turn and is still behind the 8-ball? That's pretty impressive right there, man. That's dedication. Oh. There you go. You lost your AO. Put a 1/1 whatever. Draw. Resolve. Each player discards a card. Tenacious Underdog. No attacks. End turn. Creates a samurai. Each player discards a card. Lost your AO and Teo again. You lost your AO and Teo. I'm going to lose your Swingo Bingo here. Pop, pop. Draw a card. Concealing Curtains. Very nice. Has to. If he wants to cast this, he's got to lose fucking life. He absolutely has to. Nope, he's done. TK3048 is done. He said, yikes. You really put me in a painful quandary, didn't you, Jay? You really put me in a real painful quandary. Ayo, Teo, Teo, Teo. Teo, by the way, Teo, Country Fried gave you a fucking free subscription service. Gave free pizza. Free subscription pizza. Opponent goes first, and I don't really like this, but I'm going to go with it. Hey, yo, everybody, it's Teo. Man, I want to eat pizza, but I can't because of my gallstones. My gallstones, guys. Tokazia's welcome. Morbid Opportunist. Swingo and Bingo right there. Draw once. Junkai Naturalist, naturally. Pop. You can't have Junkai Naturalist, it's not allowed. No attacks. Guys, the mono blue player, was it a Tolarian Terror? Because that doesn't count if it was a Tolarian Terror. Pop. Thwopter mechanic. Wow. Okay. Marvin Oligarch. Here he goes. Here goes Marvin fucking Oligarch. Whatever his fucking name is. Marvin Omar. Okay. Marvin Omar. Touch the spirit realm. Who's going in the spirit realm? Me? I'm going in the spirit realm? Sacrifice creature, please. Goodbye, generous visitor. Tokazia's welcome. I bet I could go for some Tokazian flatbread right now. I bet a place like Tokazia has really good fucking olive oil flatbread. I can guarantee that they got the really good fucking oil dip flatbread in Tokazia. Rosemary and probably really delicious. Generous visitor. Uh-oh. Was he gonna play Donhart? Borrow time. What are you gonna grab? Are you gonna grab Lily or the Underdog? If you feel ill, you eat raw garlic. Doesn't that like hurt way more than feeling ill? That's Catilda's Rising Dawn. It's a really good fucking play here because I have nothing to really get rid of enchantments. Aside from the fact that he's got to fucking pay life out the yin yang. Spirited, yeah. That'll do it. No fucking targeted removal for that. You gotta pay fucking 5 out there. Tokazia. Look at that, man. Unbelievably fucking powerful enchantments, dude. Even with as much removal as I hit with him with, he still had enough to fucking hold board state. Even with Painful Quandary. That's too bad. Oh yeah, roasted garlic done right is absolutely. I have to. I'm surprised I haven't bought more of the 7 McKinnons. But unless something's on sale, I'm not buying it. The oil slick from the new set. He wants to play removal on something. He's itching. He's itching for it. Yeah, he couldn't help it. He couldn't help it, man. Nice. Got his Invoke Cussy. Good night. See you, Bird Brain. Thank you for coming. The Gorgeousy. I gotta do it to him now. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, got me there. You're in a corpse. Pop. All right. Blood Tide. might have removal. Let's see. He might have pocket removal. If he does, I'm going to get his Blood Tide. I want him to activate the Reckoner. Because I want to kill it. There we go. You went a little too early there, man. And maybe... Maybe we got the counter spell. Yeah. We get the card draw. Sacrifice. Well, I can get him with the heroes. I don't know. I mean, I doubt he's drawn another one. We'll see. He's already played. There's the Duress. Oh, okay. Now we got something. Now we got something for him. Now we got something for him. He's probably going to swing with the 4. He's probably going to swing with the 4. I'll hit him with the Duress so I can see what's in his hand and I can get rid of it. I have a feeling he's cuffing a land or something stupid like that. I don't want to go in with that until I know for sure. Resolve. You don't want to show it to me. You don't want... Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha, motherfucker. Gotcha. Crew it. Get to fucking crewing it then. Remove the bank busting. Tenacious. Yeah, I got your 1, 2, 3. I got your 3 out of there. Give them to me, man. Feed them to me. Double block them. I'll kill them all, bro. We be like a Metallica album in this motherfucker. Kill them all. Hit. Okay. Blood Tide. All right. That didn't. Yeah. Oops. Oops, indeed. Fable the Mirror Breaker. What's this man gonna do? Just quit, bro. Just fucking scoop. Call it. Mishra's Foundry. Let's push in. He's gonna... How many decks won't be running? I mean, she's a 5-drop, so... It's gonna really depend, man, you know? It's really gonna depend. All right, card draw. What do we got, boys? Duress. Not great. He gets to draw some more cards. He's got some pretty good card superiority here. Ooh, the big Gorger. Okay. The big Gorgeousy. That's the problem. This dude's drawn fucking half his deck. He's had 7 card advantage over me. Which sucks. Graveyard Trespasser. Phyrexian Gorgeousy right there. Yeah, I think that might be it. I'm exhausted, Zyme. I am physically exhausted, Zyme. Discard a card. That didn't work. Crew. Swinging with the Gorger. We gotta block that. Still not gonna be good enough. He's still fucking scared as I'll get out here. What do y'all know about Grime Step? Oh, that shit was too funny, man. Oh, it made me cough horribly. He's still fucking scared as shit. That's weird. Why wouldn't he not do the Gorgeousy as a multiple? That's fucking weird. That dude was 100% sure that his Grime Step was fucking on point, man. I put this game away to have the confidence. Alright, let's do that. See, did he put anything away here? No, he didn't even blast me. It's unusual. I'm going to hold on to the graveyard. Oh, Grime Step guy? Yeah. Yeah, that man had confidence. He had the confidence of the gods, man. Pop that. You don't want him getting that out. Quandary. We'll get him on Quandary now. Oh shit, I grabbed the wrong one. Fuck. As soon as I clicked, I realized I fucking grabbed the wrong one. He might burn me up here. But he might not want to discard. He might build. Yeah, he's debating. He's gonna ward. He's gonna go crack the ward. Okay. Okay, that's good though, because I can Painful Quandary him down pretty good. I can Painful Quandary him down pretty good here. No attacks. Painful Quandary is very, very hard on red decks because they rely on continually playing cards. Shivan Devastator, you're going to have to discard or lose 5. You might quit on that one. You lost the Phoenix chick. Yeah, he's gonna run out of gas here. Mechanize, lose 5 or drop. Morbidly a beast. And if he's building any oh yeah, he's done. If he's building any boost. Phoenix chick. Who's he gonna go in on? I know you're not going on Lily. Yeah. Play it out. Painful Quandary, yeah. Painful Quandary against red, really. The trick is getting it out before red can get going, but once you get it on there, man, he's pretty much, he's in an eternal pain cycle. Yeah. Alright, not bad. We got some interesting plays off here today. Not too bad, though. But not something to build off of. Well, I think so. But in the meantime, in between time, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Thank you so much. I wanted to get a discard that was good enough, that really could go the distance and go for speed, because racing and pacing and taking the turns, and thinking about the woman that he still burns. He's going the distance. All right, that's enough cake. But yeah, pretty solid. I'm fairly happy if you get it in. If you get it in the pocket, you can slot it. You can absolutely you can rip it up. I think probably needs a little bit of adjustment, but I mean, holding its own in against red in diamond ain't no joke either. So We're going to leave it right there for tonight, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Trexodactyl, add me.